Namaste, good morning, welcome, welcome. It is our day 4 of our 7 at 7. And I am Claire from Yoga with Claire and the Joyful Yoga Academy. And here I am at the lake again. So today our theme is about waking up. And we're going to bring some energy. It's kind of grey here. It's been a funny morning for me. Let's get started. If you'd like to take a moment to come into sitting on the mat today, and we will begin with a little bit of breathing sitting. Again, sit on a chair if you rather, and let's get started. Okay, so we're on our mats. Hope you're feeling nice and comfy, or sitting in your chair or your bed. And we're going to just start with a little bit of breathing. So we'll start with just bringing one hand to the tummy and one hand to the heart. And close down the eyes or have a gentle gaze. Let the breath come in and the breath go out without trying to change it too much. Just soft noticing. And as you do that, maybe you start to slow the breath a little. It might happen itself. You might find that you can breathe a little more deeply. We do what we call a complete yogic breath here, which is we're going to breathe towards the tummy, the sides, the ribs, all the way up as much as we can to the top of the chest. And as we exhale, we're exhaling from our tummy, our ribs, and our upper chest. If it's new to you, don't worry, give it another go. Breathing in, all the way down, fill in the lungs, right to the collarbones. And breathing out from the base, all the way up. And then just one more in your own time. Very lovely. We're going to keep moving with the breath today, taking with us what we learned on Monday and Tuesday, or on Wednesday, our movement, our prana, our ease, our release. So if you're comfortable where you are, stay. If you need to change anything, now is a good moment. When you're ready, we're going to just start to move through the fingers. So stretching out the fingers, moving through the fingers, sprinkle a little magic on your day. And then moving into the wrists. Circling them one way and then changing, circling the other way. Now we're going to open the hands out really wide and then bring the fingertips back to the shoulders. Opening the elbow joints. And then you can imagine that you're bringing in whatever it is you'd like to feel today. Joy, peace, fun. With each of the breaths that you take. And the next time that your fingertips come to your shoulders, giving the shoulders a little squeeze up and then start to roll them down and back. So up, back and down. Nice. Like a little self-massage. There we go. And changing the direction. Let's open up the space between the shoulder blades as well. One more. Go whichever direction you like. And release the shoulders. Bow the chin to the chest. Notice the length in the back of the neck. And then inhale, just draw the whole of the chest up towards the sky. As you exhale, bow the chin to the chest again. This time bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. And then bringing it back down to the center and left ear to left shoulder. And then back down to the center. And coming back to sitting nice and tall. And just noticing how the body feels after that, the neck and the shoulders. And then from here, you can check in with the body a little bit if there's anything else talking to you. And we're just going to move now from here onto all fours. So take your time. If you're sitting crisscross like me, you can fold the legs and come over that way. You can roll forwards. You're feeling very bouncy. And we're going to start in our tabletop. Woo! And then from here, with the hands nice and spread and the knees about hip width apart, taking another moment to center and breathe. Breathing in nice and long in the spine. And as you breathe out, feel your tummy a little bit toned. And now we're going to breathe in, and we're going to let the sit bones rise, so sticking your bum out and lifting your chest, lift your heart, so arch in the back. And as we exhale, then we curl the tail under and arch up through the spine into our cat. And just do maybe 3 or 4 of those together in each person's own time with your breath. Nice. Super. The next time that you come through center, there's an option to just keep doing that. But if there's another movement that might feel nice, you might give yourself a little hip circle. Or maybe you want to stretch out a leg. So trust yourself and just say for the next 3, 4, 5 breaths, just move in a way that feels good. And if you're really stuck with that, you can copy me. But maybe you know what to do. And then just one more breath with that, so even it out. And we're going to come back into we're going to come back into all fours, and now slide the hips back into our hare pose just to have a feel for that. And you can stay there for a breath or 2, or you can come up into your downward dog. So yogi choice, either coming into downward dog, pedaling out the legs, or you're in your hare pose, having a nice moment to recenter and reconnect with the breath. Okay, when you're ready, on the next breath in, we're going to step forward into the lunge. So either from tabletop with one knee down, or from downward dog. So if you're new to it, maybe try with downward dog and see what happens. See, can you lift and step that right leg up as far as you can, and if it only comes halfway, you can take your hand and scoop it. And we're into our lunge. From here, we just do a little bit of movement forwards and backwards into the hip. And then we're going to sit into our hips and stretch our arms up to the sky. And this is May May with the ball. We're bringing the hands back down. And now we're going to step back into our table or our plank. So if you're feeling adventurous, lift the back knee and step back into your plank. Now you might stay there, or you might lower the knee down and take a big breath in and a nice slow breath out. Now we're going to make our way onto our tummies. So let the bum stick up, bring your chest and chin down and slide down onto your tummy. Stretch your feet out behind you, and as you inhale, lift your heart. You can take the hands off as well, wave at the earth, and then bringing the hands back down onto the mat and pushing yourself back up into, you might want to go into hare pose if that was a lot, or downward facing dog again. Super. Now from here, we're going to step forward with the left leg. So again, you can come to table and step forward, or you can come from downward dog. We're stepping the left foot up to meet the left hand, and then we're going to uncurl the toes and give ourselves a little rock forwards and backwards in our lunge here. Oh, my sound is okay. You can give me a comment at the end to let me know if it was okay with the mic here. Don't stop now though. From here, we're going to step back again and come into our lovely cobra, that back bend on from this side. So again, the option is to curl the toes and step into plank. That's what I'm going to do. Or you can leave your knee down and step back as though, you know, like just step back like you were coming back into table, but with the weight a little bit forward. Take a breath in, either plank or your knees can be down. And a nice long breath out and lower all the way down. So your knees, your chest and your chin onto your belly. Release your feet, press them, push them back behind you, lift your chest. This is our cobra. You can hiss like a snake if you like. And then bringing it back, hands down and pushing up. And this whole theme today of like kind of waking up, it's not so much about like having to wake up and, you know, be alert mentally, though that's part of it. But it's like, let's wake up our body. So from here, we're coming back up into table, and let's just do, if though you're a little fish, the belly moves from side to side, and the rest of the body moving with it, waking up energy, waking up awareness in our body, prana in our body, so that we're living more embodied experience and we're listening to our body's wisdom, our own wisdom. And then from here, we're going to curl our toes under again. Go on and give it a go. Downward dog, stretch it out. And now we're going to make our way to the middle of the mat. So you might want to walk your feet, little crisscross walk into kind of, if you don't have a mat, it doesn't matter, but like sort of halfway up towards your hands. And then placing both feet down, bend your knees a lot, walk your hands up back towards your feet. So you're in this kind of really bent knee, forward fold. Very good. From here, we're going to place one hand on each thigh, lift the chest, push and lift and stretch up to the sky. And we're into our lovely mountain pose, standing on our mats. What a good way to start the day. Take a big breath in and a nice long breath out. I think I wasn't going to film today. It's actually lovely. I know it's a bit dull and cloudy, but it's lovely, mild. No midges. We're going to start now with a bit of space behind us, because we're going to move a little bit more in towards a little flow here. So, actually the wind might be better this way. We're bringing the hands to the heart, bending the knees a little bit, and then we're going to inhale, stretch up. Bring your hands to your heart, sit down and stretch out. Hands to the heart, push with the feet, stretch up. Hands to the heart, sit into your chair and stretch out. One more. And this time, when you bring your hands to your heart and you sit down, you're going to stretch out. Bring your hands back into your legs, so top of your thighs. Let your weight come forward in your feet. Stretch your bum up towards the sky so that you're coming forwards into this lovely forward bend. Now, let the knees be really bent here. That's okay. I know it's actually probably harder in a way, makes your body work. And if you can bring your fingertips to the floor, do. If you're finding that that's very tight for you, bring your hands onto your shins, or even if you have something in front of you, the wall, and you can come up a little bit higher. All right, take a breath in and a breath out. Very good. One more breath in. See, can you send those sit bones up a bit higher? And then as you exhale, we're going to bend the knees enough to bring the hands onto the floor, because we want to step back with the right leg. Let the knee come down, and we're back in our lunge. Remember this one. Inhale, stretch both hands up to the sky, and exhale, both hands forwards and down. Now stepping back into your plank or your table, yeah, whichever. And if you're in your table, you're bringing your weight forwards to bring some work into the upper body. And we're going to move down onto our tummy from here. So you might do your knees, chest, and your chin. You might just knees and slide slowly down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen down to the floor. And then when you're ready, you're going to push up and back. We're into our table and we're moving up into downward dog. Stretching it all out. Lovely. Super. And now we're going to step forwards with the right leg. Left knee can come down first. It makes it a little easier. And then we stretch to the sky. Yay. Both hands down to the floor. Curl the toes on the back. And stepping forwards up your mat into your forward fold. Bend your knees a little or a lot, but definitely bend them. Weight to the front of the feet. Sit bones rising. Hands to the heart. Push with the feet. And up you come. Big stretch up. Gorgeous. I hope you're feeling really good here. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of shaking here. Shaking. So we're going to start shaking out the hands. Shake, shake, shake. Shaking out the chest and the bum, and it'll all shake. Hands on the hips, one leg, and then the other leg. Very good. All right, take the feet out a little bit wider than your mountain pose, so a bit wider than the hips, and then we're going to start to circle. As though you have a hula hoop, one way, and then the other. Lovely. Yeah. You can show up every morning. I can show up here at the lake in the rain. It's starting to rain. You can show up. You can do this. You can show up for yourself. Look how great you are. And legs side to side. Okay. Hands up to the sky. Big X. I'm here. There's no fear. I am here. Waking up. Waking up to this moment, this day. You never have this day again. Big breath in and a nice breath out, and then lowering the hands down to the sides. Let's do one more nice pose just to feel how strong we are, and then we're going to sort of wind it down. So starting, we're going to step back. So starting with room behind you, bringing your hands onto your hips. Take the right foot and step it back, and my hips are hips. Feet are still hip width apart, so I have space. It should feel nice and stable here. And then from there, we'll bring in the hands all the way up, whoops, over the head into our warrior one pose. If you feel that this is really easy, or your front knee starts to bend over the toes in the front, go wider. Yeah, go wider. Enjoy it. Feel how strong you are. And then bringing both hands down. Stay with the strong legs and both hands up. Bringing one hand down and then swapping. Lovely. And then both hands all the way up. The people who do yoga, what is she doing? And then we're going to fold. We're going to, step forwards. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Take a big step forwards up your mat. Lovely. Give yourself a little bounce. Maybe a little shake, a little wiggle. And we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. Yeah, so you know what you're doing this time. Stepping the left leg back, nice deep step. Whoop. I can't see you, but I feel like more friendly. And then from here, sweeping both hands up overhead. Nice stretch up. Oh, feel how strong you are. If you have space to sink in deeper, do. If you have space to walk that front foot forward a little, do. You're feeling very, very strong in the back calf. You're doing great. And then from here, one hand down. And then swap. Both hands down. And then both hands up. Lovely. Hands to the hips. And we step forwards and out. Really good. Bringing that energy into the day. All right, let's bring it all the way back down. Just for fun, we might come into a little wider than your mountain. Bring your hands up to the sky. Bring the hands into the heart center for our position. Bend your knees and sink down into a little squat. Let the heels lift if they lift. Mine definitely do. Some people don't. That's okay. Here we are balancing in our little squat, little froggy pose. Interlace the fingers, stretching them over your head. Oh, that's a real challenge one. Great for your feet as well. And then release both hands. And let's come all the way back down. Whoop, hand on a ball to the mat. And we're back into sitting on our mat. We're actually going to end with lying down just for a couple of breaths here today. So let your whole body come back down onto the mat. Come into lie flat. Let your feet drop out to the sides. We're just going to stay here for 3 nice breaths. Breathing in, feel the breath moving through the body. Breathing out, let go of anything you don't need to take with you into this day. You are fabulous. You've done so well. Now we're going to bring our hands to our heart. And thank you. You can stay here longer if you have the time. But I'm going to move on into my day, into the lake actually, crazy woman. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And I will see you tomorrow. Oh, our letter is W. W is today's letter. Wow. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for day Shanti. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for more gorgeous yoga. Shanti, Shanti. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Our letter today, W.